Welcome to Stone Valley, Illinois from Lancy Boy. This is a map based here in the United States, and we're going to see what we can do to tackle it. We're going to be starting off with some classic equipment. Well, some classic equipment. Here's, well, our equipment. There's really not a lot going on in there, is there? And we've got a couple vehicles as well. We have 4 vehicles total, and we're running a red farm. Oh, yeah. Case and International. Let's take a look at everything. So we're rocking the Case 7488 from EY Modding. We're running the Case 1586. Now this is the International. Both these are actually International. That's from Julian F. Modding. We also have from BC Bueller Farms his Mack truck, and we got a trailer to match it. And then over here from Series Modding, we have their 2588 combine harvester. We got some really good stuff in here. Some stuff's been modified ever so slightly. Some things have been left exactly the way they are. We're also using a trailer. So this is a trailer from Hispano Modding. Do love that very much. And we've even got a piece from the new Kabuta DLC. Very excited about that. So what all else do we have? Well, really one field. That's it. Field number 2. This is the field that came with the most recent update for this. So that's what we're going to start with. I did kind of modify a few things slightly, so we've got a full bit of wheat in there, but for everything else, it is the way it is. I've also modified a few of the animal pens as well, so they hold 500 animals, all 3 of the ones that we've got here on the base map. Also, there is a chicken pen over here on the main map itself, about right here, but what we may do is delete this and put something else in its place. Not sure yet. We'll figure it out. So in the meantime, let's get to work. We're going to go ahead and get a few of these tractors out of the way just so I can get the combine harvester. Ooh, woo! Does that thing not sound good or what? We actually don't need it at all. So we're just going to leave that there. One of the big things that we're going to try to do throughout the entire series is buying new equipment. I want to upgrade this equipment because it is older. It may have not a lot of hours on it, but it's still older equipment. So I want to maybe upgrade to a 7150 or 7250 harvester. I would also like to upgrade our semi-truck, maybe to the Mack Superliner or something like that from 82 Studio. And then, of course, here we go, hook up to that. And, of course, we want to upgrade our tractors as well. So that's kind of the game plan. What do you think? There's a couple other stuff that I've got installed as well. We've got one of the most recent mods that kind of makes prices, well, higher than they normally would have been. And I kind of wanted that. So we're going to stick with that. Also, with this area right here, we've got our wheat field. So I'm just going to go through and we're going to run our headlands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one square all the way around. And then we're going to turn around and do that square backwards. That way, once we're all ready to go, I just hire a worker here, and they'll go up and down for us. We're also going to be running speed mods, so the real speed limit mod, we're going to be running that so we can go nice and quickly. We're also going to be baling all of this up. Oh, yeah. So here's a question for you guys right off the bat. Whenever you are running new equipment, or maybe you're running a new farm, something like that, what is the most important thing to you when you're doing the map? Is it upgrading the equipment? Is it getting new tractors? Maybe you want to buy new fields, or maybe you want to get rid of the farm that you've got and buy a new one. Which one is it? Which order do you like to go in? Or, you know what? Does it really just matter about how you're feeling and what the map brings you? And now our headland is almost complete. Gotta love that. We'll go ahead and hire up on our worker on this last little bit. And again, I love this harvester right here. If you guys ever get a chance, you definitely need to check it out. Pretty much everything that we're using is for all platforms. I can't actually think of anything that's not for all platforms, as a matter of fact. So why don't we go and jump in this, the International 1586. Now this is going to be what we go baling with. We don't need to collect any of the grain from our harvester, at least not yet. We're still rocking about 30% there, but we do need to get some baling done. Oh, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the Chrome balers. This is from the ARM team. They do a really good job as well. This is the Michelin single, I believe. I think so. Anyway, so we can take this. We'll go and get it unfolded. It's a little bit, well, on this anyway. It's a little bit of a drop. So we got this. We'll go ahead and enable fast farming. And now we're going to make some bales. These are going to be 240 centimeter bales because our auto loader will handle those big bales. One thing about this thing as well, we'll turn it on. Just listen to this thing. She purrs, baby. I love it, I love it, I love it. Something else you may want to do that might help you out a little bit, go over to this area on the map and then hit your soften key. So you got this right here, and we're gonna be pretty heavy on the soften here. There's a little bit of a ledge right there, and if you soften it up just a little bit, I promise you're gonna be very, very happy with yourself. But don't get too far into it, because you might ruin your straw. So don't do that. We're getting close to 80% over on the combine harvester now. It holds 100,000. Come on, you knew that. You didn't need me to tell you that. You knew it held a lot. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna use BC Bueller Farms Mack truck right here, which may also hold quite a bit, if I'm honest. It's been modified ever so slightly. I believe the harvester goes 19 miles an hour, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna go ahead and set this thing 19 miles an hour. See if we can get up in here and get some of this wheat. So this, oh man, it's just not going, is it? Come on, there you go. Nice, nice, nice. Please? All right, there you go, there you go. That'll do it. So this is gonna hold 200,000 liters actually. Definitely modified this trailer to hold some good stuff. Also the pump trailer that you can hook in behind it, that'll also hold 100,000 liters, which I'm very, very happy about. As a matter of fact, we've got 40,000 liters, I believe, in the silo. Let's go get it out and just make a full trailer. So this is what comes out of your silo, like naturally. You don't need to do anything to get this. This should just boop and be done with it. Let's see, actually I can show you right there. Yeah, so you can see we got silo stuff in there. There's up to our 100, and then we'll come forward a little bit into the second area. 21,000 liters in here. Nice. Actually, I'll turn that off. Ain't no reason to keep it running. God, it's a pretty truck. We're getting close. We got another down and back with the combine harvester, and same thing with the baler right here. We've also got to run all the runs around. But once we get all that done, we'll be ready to collect the bales. Did I miss a little bit? Nope, we're good. We'll be able to collect the bales and take them and get them sold and get this wheat sold. So that's all the harvesting right there. We got 41 more thousand liters in here. That's pretty good. That ain't too bad. Do I really need to put this header back on the trailer? I mean, I will. I just don't know if I need to or not. And then the last thing that we need to do right here is we're gonna go ahead and take this and boop it right into here. That way we've got a full setup. Oh yeah. Actually, I'm gonna drop that off real quick. I'm gonna jump in here and see just how much wheat we've got for the first harvest. So we got about 43,000 liters help. Oh, that's still close to 120,000 liters extra that we got. So that's all gonna be sold. And remember, that's the only field we've got. So our harvesting is kind of, well, forgot to fold it. Yep, gonna have to do that every time. Yeah, nice. I'm not sure exactly what happened down here, but this is a lot of, that's a big little bit right there of straw. Can I get the whole thing in one go? Yo, that was almost way too easy. All right, well, this baler is now officially OP. Good job, baler. And just like that, all the bales have been made. How many bales did we make even? 55. Perfect. So now we get to use this guy, the Anteater. Oh yeah. Definitely making some noises, that's for sure. So this is one that I've had to drive quite a bit off screen because I'm not quite down with articulated vehicles where the front is what moves and not the back. It's a little bit weird, but I've kind of got it down. It's also kind of helped me with wheel loaders as well, which I also completely despise. I know a lot of you guys hate it as well. I've tried. I'm trying to be fair with it. I'm trying to do it. It's a great mod. God, I just hate driving like this. So the goal is to be able to drive the Anteater and learn how to use it and learn how it works, because it's beautiful and it deserves it. And I'm just, why is my dog in the field? Yo, get out the field, dude. So we've now got a full stack of bells, but you know what? I think I'm gonna make this harder on myself, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell a piece of equipment that we've got as a base starting piece. I got a roller in here, but we're not gonna use these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sell that. 27 grand for that, which is nice. It's fair. I'm gonna go down in here to bell loaders, and I'm gonna find the same one that we've got. I believe it's this one. One owned. Yes. I also want to make it a different look. So I know I've got Michelin tires on here, and I know I've got those like beefy boys right here. So we're not going to go with a design. Automatic bell loading, yes. Normal hitch pin, I believe I've got either Fent red or like Hardy red on the other one, but I think I'm going to do like Bachmann blue or something like that. Just like a blue color. I think that's the best one. And then we'll go with like a light gray on the back, something like that. Ooh, nope. Onyx is the way to go there. Rim color, maybe gray? Light gray? Light gray it is. Okay, we'll go and buy that. Oh, I know that sound. That's not supposed to be there. Just ignore what's going on right now. You don't need to be part of this. Nothing's happening. Don't worry about it. Yeah. See? Everything's much better when you don't pay attention to it. Feels good, doesn't it? Nothing to see here, just 55 really, really big bales going 20 miles an hour, which would probably be absolutely terrifying in real life, especially pulled by this tractor. Now, this tractor doesn't have the most horsepower on Earth. As a matter of fact, it's got, well, 235. And actually, that's a lot. That's a lot more than I thought I did. Okay. Let's jump in first person, where it looks like, well, you guys know what it looks like. I'm not going to get into it. We're going to go ahead and take this and sell some straw. Now, where are we selling the straw to? North Valley Bales. Well, I know exactly where that is, so why don't we head over there? So through here, it's not really the flat land or the downhill that I'm worried a whole lot about. It's that uphill section right over here. And it may not look like a lot, but it's taller than my bales, which means it's going to be a whole lot of fun on our end. Starting to climb. 20 miles an hour. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, there you go. It'll make it up just fine. So the bale sell point over here is kind of tricky to get into. Don't bring anything with duals back here. I definitely made that mistake while I was doing some testing. Yeah, don't do that. Actually, this tractor works super well back here because of its articulation, because it's skinny. You could really get into a lot of spots. So this is our first stop right here. We're gonna go ahead and drop off the bells. Boom, just like so. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. There you go. First set of bells, $38,000. There's the first set. And then the second set, we should make close-ish to that, but not quite. 37. So there you go. All right. So that's our first set of money to be made today. Our second bit of money to be made today is going to be off of all of this wheat. Now we need to find out, where are we going? Where's best price? Either grain mill or grain-rich valley. Why don't we tag one of these places? Oh, well, that's pretty close, ain't it? It's literally right over here around the corner. It's just fantastic. We'll go ahead and come around the corner. Just like that. It's literally our first stop right here on the right. So this is all the money that we made in a single day so far. And boy, oh boy, is there a whole lot more to be made after this too. We'll go ahead and drop the first set right here. What are we gonna get for the front section? $218,000 right there. We're already up to almost 400 grand. And there you go, another $136,000 off of the back section, meaning that our first day as a farmer, I only crashed once. No, I made $435,000 minus, expenses, taxes, etc. So that's it for day number 1 here on the farm on Stone Valley. Make sure you guys stop by tomorrow to find out what we get into in day number 2.